Celine Dion,
Send him just for me.
Gloria Estefan, and more. The all-new special, And So This Is Christmas, CBS Monday.
This week on Dave, don't miss Will Smith, Johnny Depp, Farrah Fawcett, Harrison Ford, and Julia Roberts. It's a superstar week of late shows. Now your local news.
Straight ahead on Newscene 13, the body of one of the 6 firefighters who died in a Massachusetts fire has been recovered. Plus, 2 Columbia businesses were hit by one suspected robber. And find out how one family can make a difference this holiday season. Stay tuned, your news is next.
From KRCG TV, television for mid-Missouri, this is Newscene 13 live at 10.
Usually dry, warm weather. Parts of Missouri finally got their first snow. Good evening, everyone. I'm Paula Morehouse. We didn't get much. It didn't last long, but could it be a sign of things to come? Let's check in with Chris to find out. Chris?
Paula, last night you sang Let It Snow, and so it did. At the Columbia Mall today around noontime, a little snow fell, and not much here, just a trace. Actually, none accumulated. The ground is still warm, but in Kansas City, it was about an inch of snow, and in St. Joseph, about 7 or 8 inches. It was a narrow band of heavy snow from about the St. Joseph area up to north central Missouri. So the snow is to our northwest. No snow this time, but we have an exciting week coming up, and I'll describe that weather-wise shortly.
Okay, I can't wait. The Columbia Police Department is looking for a suspect in connection with 2 early morning robberies. Around 6 o'clock this morning, police responded to an alarm at the Ramada Inn on Vandiver Drive. According to a hotel clerk, a suspect entered the lobby and demanded money. The man implied he had a gun in his jacket when he threatened the clerk. The employee gave the suspect an undisclosed amount of money. The clerk provided a description of the suspect, stating he's around 55 years old, between 240 and 250 pounds. The suspect is also believed to be involved in an earlier attempted robbery at the Fast Lane 66 convenience store on Paris Road. If you have any information on these crimes, please call Crime Stoppers at the number on your screen. A 35-year-old man wanted by local authorities will soon be transferred back to Jefferson City. Gerald Martin was captured by Kansas City police earlier this weekend. Jefferson City police say he escaped town after slipping out of his electronic bracelet. Martin is on parole and has a history of criminal activity. Police want to question him about other criminal cases he may have been connected with. The Callaway County Sheriff has reprimanded his jail administrator. Administrator John Fox got in hot water after a complaint of comp time abuse. Sheriff Harry Lee says 2 former guards revealed Fox had improperly awarded them several days of comp time. An internal review is blaming the 6 days of unearned comp on poor record keeping, not favoritism. Fox was reprimanded. However, the Sheriff's Department says the county didn't lose any funds. Jefferson City fire investigators say they believe the cause of yesterday's house fire was an electrical outlet on the floor. Tom and Michelle Sidebottom, along with their 15-month-old son, had been living there. Fortunately, they weren't home when the fire started around 7 last night. The home was nearly destroyed, and now the family is living with their parents. They don't have renter's insurance, but both the Jefferson City Fire Department and the Holt Summit Fire Department are helping the family. The Red Cross has also offered assistance. If you'd like to help families like the Sidebottoms, you can call the Red Cross at 635-1132. Meanwhile, recovery workers in Massachusetts have found one body buried in the rubble left by a burnt-out warehouse which killed 6 firefighters. The search continues for the other victims. The firefighters got trapped inside the abandoned building in Worcester, Massachusetts Friday night while they were looking inside for homeless people. Those investigating the cause of the blaze say it will be a long, slow process. Funeral services were held this weekend for those who died at sea while fleeing from Cuba last month. Now, Cuba has stationed dozens of soldiers around the U.S. government's mission in Havana. This move follows President Fidel Castro's demand that America return a 5-year-old Cuban boy who survived the journey. Castro says if the boy is not back to his father within 72 hours, millions will protest in the streets. The 5-year-old was rescued at sea on Thanksgiving. His mother drowned when the overloaded boat sank. The boy's father says his ex-wife took the child without his knowledge. The U.S. released him to relatives in Miami. Back home, every year, hundreds of area families go without gifts during the holidays, but local volunteer organizations try to change that. And with the help of families who do have enough for Christmas, they can. Newscene 13's Thetis introduces us to a family who worked together to make the holidays better for a needy family.
The Bakers make helping the needy a family affair.
I just really like the program a lot, and I like what it stands for and what they're trying to do to make people's Christmases much better.
Through her volunteer work at the Voluntary Action Center, Cynthia realized the importance of helping out during the holidays.
Look at that sweater behind you.
Some parents don't have the money to buy their kids gifts during the holidays, but the Christmas Basket program at the Voluntary Action Center aims to pick up where some moms and dads leave off.
I met a family, and I had hoped to adopt them for Christmas, and that did work out, so that's really great. You know, so when we went Christmas shopping, I was able to keep her in mind.
The program includes a holiday meal and gifts for each child in the family or elderly or disabled person. Cynthia wanted to sponsor a family similar to hers, so she chose one with several adolescent and teenage girls.
A lot of girls are alike, they like the same things, and so I just kind of figured that some of the stuff that I have at home would probably be something that they like.
Bakers bought what they thought the young girls wanted and some things their mothers said they needed. Items many people take for granted, like shampoo and deodorant, make a world of difference for families who have close to nothing.
It's for the children and to teach my daughters and that there are other people out there who are not as fortunate as we are.
Over 1,000 people will benefit from the Christmas Basket program. Cynthia's wish is that no kid go without on Christmas. She knows that's pretty optimistic, so she's just happy helping one family at a time. In Columbia, Thetis, Newscene 13.
And all the families signed up to be adopted will pick up their Christmas packages this Thursday and Friday. It's finally beginning to feel like winter. Will the cooler temperatures stick around? Chris Ratley has your weather forecast next. Plus, the vision of the future means no more contacts, no more glasses. But is it worth it?
You're watching Mid-Missouri's news leader, Newscene 13 at 10, with Paula Morehouse, meteorologist Chris Ratley, and Kent Lee Sports.
Have we got a holiday treat for you?
Made by me, the big cheese.
Anyway, we've got 3 special Sonic cheeseburgers just for the holiday rush.
Now my new grilled onion cheeseburger's got it going on.
Then again, you might prefer our chili cheeseburger or our bacon cheeseburger.
Everybody loves bacon.
Your choice with onion rings for $2.99, but not for long.
Hurry over, I'll even gift wrap it for you.
Cute.
Sonic America's driving.
Don't miss out on our apple pie shake. It's our most popular holiday shake ever.
For people in need, the future never looks darker than during the holidays. But thanks to the Salvation Army, no matter how bad things seem, there'll always be a light at the end of the tunnel. This holiday season, please give to the Salvation Army Tree of Lights. This message brought to you by Amarin.
It's time to deck your home for the holidays, and to do it right, it's gotta be Furniture Showrooms by JC Mattress Factory. For the best furniture from the best names in the business, all under one roof. Visit Furniture Showrooms today. Broyhill, Brookline, and Cochran can help add just the right touch to your home this holiday season. And Furniture Showrooms can help too, because they always have the holiday spirit of giving with no money down and free delivery. If you're holiday shopping for your home, it's gotta be Furniture Showrooms by JC Mattress Factory.
On this piece of ground, nobody tells me what to do. I call the shots, I live with the results. That's independence. Nobody owns me. Who owns you?
This weather forecast brought to you by Carol Rima Motors, 20 minutes east of Jefferson City in Lynn.
You predicted it, and it came true.
Well, just a little snow. One of those upper-level low-pressure systems came through. It was kind of fun to see the snow.
It was.
Felt like winter. It was cold and raw, but I liked it anyway.
I did too.
And we have some more interesting weather that I've been highlighting. We'll see if it comes to pass, but we'll get to that shortly. First, let's go to the For Spacious Skies photo, and that's from Kathy Huminiak of Sunrise Beach. You can see some cirrus clouds in the picture. I think it's a nice sunset down there. Had a fairly nice sunset west of Columbia and Jefferson City as the clearing came in, but clouds stayed in Jefferson City till after dark. No snow here, but a little bit of snow to our west. St. Joseph hit the jackpot, I believe about 8 inches of snow there, and just a thin little strip of heavy snow from Kansas into northwestern Missouri into southern Iowa occurred this morning. But as we look at the satellite picture now, all clear. There are clouds in St. Louis and to the southeast, but over central Missouri, clear skies, light winds. That means a cold morning coming up. Right now, 10 o'clock, 30 degrees at Jefferson City. Winds are calm, although I think in most other places, probably 5 to 10 from the northwest. Humidity, 88%. Barometer, 30.18 and rising. High today, 48. Low is 30. And 0.07 of an inch of precipitation. So not much rainfall or snowfall today compared to the 2.5 inches we had Friday and Saturday. High temperatures generally in the 40s, 41 at Sedalia, 48 at the lake, 45 Columbia, 54 at Rolla, but a cold 37 at Kansas City, where they did have about an inch of snow today. Joplin had a high of 48. Right now, Kansas City down to 27. St. Joseph down to 23 with all that snow covered. Joplin at 30. Up in Columbia, it's 27, down at Rolla, 28, the lake, 30, and Sedalia, 30. In the Midwest, too, much colder temperatures, 31 up at Chicago, 28 at Green Bay. We look to Alliance, Nebraska, which was 5 degrees last night at this time, now a balmy 21. Satellite picture shows a weak trough of low pressure. That's going to move through tomorrow night, bring a few clouds, but no precipitation. The real activity is out to our west, and I'll highlight that for you shortly. But as far as the radar, not much going on except in the eastern part of the country. Storm that went by yesterday, that's now the upper level low is now over northern Indiana, surface low over Buffalo, New York, and those are all moving away. So the weather map tomorrow, high pressure is going to dominate us, plenty of cold air, precipitation to the east. High moves over tomorrow. We'll see a southerly flow returning on Tuesday and slightly warmer weather coming in then. Temperatures tomorrow, high temperatures in the low to mid 40s. Well, look at the week ahead. Lots to say about next week. A cool beginning, but a wet ending. Rain on Thursday and into Friday, maybe another inch or two, so it could be a significant precipitation event. Normals for this week, 44 and 26, the high and low on Monday, dropping to 42 and 25 by Friday, and about 3,500ths of an inch of precipitation is normal for the week. Actually, the sunset times become later starting on Thursday, although the days still get shorter going into December 21st. But Sunday, lots of question marks because we may have a significant winter storm by then. I shouldn't say that. It's still 7 days away. But by Friday, one trough, weak low, or not a weak low, a fairly strong low will go through the area, bringing rain and maybe a little snow on Friday. But we're going to watch a developing storm next weekend down here. Mike, Lee, and Jeremy will keep tabs on that. And perhaps next weekend, snow lovers will have something to cheer about. But tonight, clear skies, just a few clouds around, temperatures in the 20s, winds from the northwest at 10, sunrise at 7:12 tomorrow morning. When you wake up, temperature's going to be a chilly 22, but 38 by lunch, a few clouds in the afternoon, high temperature tomorrow, about 44. Light and variable wind as that high pressure will be sitting right over mid-Missouri tomorrow afternoon. And then the 5-day forecast, Paula, good early in the week, temperatures in the 50s, going to feel nice and warm Tuesday and Wednesday. But by Thursday, that next system comes through, probably quite a bit of rain on Thursday, ending as snow Friday morning. Then a temporary clearing, and then we'll see what happens Sundays. But 2 medium-range models point to some interesting weather next Sunday. And
so
we'll be here to enjoy it.
I like that way of
I
thinking.
don't know. I get excited when I see things like this, but I must remember, I tell myself, never, it's 7 days ahead, and things do change.
They do. Okay, well, we'll just have to wait and see.
All right.
Thank you, Chris. Coming up, did you ever wonder how much it costs to turn on your Christmas lights for the holiday season? We'll tell you how much you spend to run your favorite lights. And tired of fussing with contacts and glasses? And improved laser eye surgery will allow you to toss them out, but it's not for everyone. We'll tell you who's at risk.
Why'd you buy from Carol Rima? Because they know how hard I work
for every dollar I make.
And they worked with me to get the price down
and the payment down.
And I shopped around plenty.
Looked at lots of cars and lots of deals.
And nobody made my hard-earned dollar work harder for me.
Every single dollar works as hard as you.
20 minutes east of Jefferson City and Lynn.
You buy from Carol Rima.
Epic. Come on, Bibbs!
You've been calling for it, and now we've got it. Introducing Hardee's new pork chop sandwich, a whole boneless pork chop lightly breaded so it's tender and juicy. Come and get it at Hardee's, where the food's the star.
Time once again for the public auction at the Missouri State Agency for Surplus Property, Tuesday, December 7th. This auction features several vending machines, wood computer desks, mowers, and more. There are approximately 20 vehicles available, including a Dodge Ram van and a GMC SUV. Inspection is December 6th from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and from 8 to 9 on the day of the sale. It's all at the Missouri State Agency for Surplus Property, 117 North Riverside Drive, Jefferson City.
It's Riley's Toyota Appreciation Days, going on now. Buy a new 2000 Toyota car or truck with over 75 available and pay just 3% over invoice. Just our way of saying thank you for a great year. Camrys as low as $18,377, Corollas from $13,721. It's Riley's Toyota Appreciation Sale, going on now at Riley Oldsmobile Cadillac Toyota.
Go in the distance in Jefferson City. Riley.
Hurry in now.
Welcome back. Millions of people suffer from some kind of eye problem. Tonight we'll take a closer look at laser eye surgery called LASIK. Hundreds of thousands of patients have it done every year, but is it worth the risk? John Slatery has more on the vision of the future.
Eye surgery, reshaping the eye to improve vision, usually takes just 15 minutes. For Carol Kleinman, who'd worn glasses for 30 years, it was a dream come true.
It's really incredible to see.
But for Steve Asanata, the result was a nightmare.
I didn't need to do this. Why did I do this to myself?
Laser eye surgery, or LASIK, uses an extremely precise cold laser, an excimer laser, to reshape the cornea of the eye. It slices the outside layer to reshape the cornea below. Then the thin outer flap, held by a tiny hinge of tissue, is folded back into place. It costs around $2,500 an eye and isn't covered by most insurance. This year, nearly 500,000 Americans will undergo LASIK surgery. Next year, 750,000, enabling most of those people to throw their glasses and contacts away. But it's not perfect for everyone. Steve Asanata of East Brunswick, New Jersey, had both eyes done a year and a half ago by a doctor on Long Island.
I wouldn't do it again. No, because I feel like I gave up my night vision.
Steve says what he now sees around lights at night is a round glare, halos, or a starburst. Steve feels he wasn't adequately warned of the risks and that he wasn't a suitable patient. Dr. Ken Modell did not do Steve's surgery. He's one of the leading LASIK surgeons in New York who recently did the eyes of Yankee outfielder Bernie Williams.
This surgery, even in an ideal candidate, is still a surgery.
Modell says 98 to 99% of his patients are satisfied. The percentage is so high because he turns away 15 to 20% of the people he sees. Those at risk of excessive night glare are people with a large pupil size, with high nearsightedness, or with high astigmatism, irregular contours of the cornea. John Slattery for CBS News, New York.
And bear in mind that 5 to 15% of those who have the procedure must go back for a second treatment. Still to come, if you plan on indulging on holiday spirits, make sure you have a safe ride. We'll tell you about a free ride. Plus, Christmases of yesteryear spring to life in full.
Where you're headed isn't on any map. There are no roads to follow. The only directions you have are in your soul. And the only gear you'll need is an Explorer from your Ford outfitter. With Explorer's powerful V6 engine, control-track 4-wheel drive, over 80 cubic feet of cargo room, and 1,000 cash back plus 3.9 financing, one thing's very clear. In an Explorer, there are no boundaries. Ford Explorer. Drive one at your Quality Ford store.
Now there's a place to get pizza made the way you'd make it if you could, with the same tomato sauce used in fine Italian restaurants. Sauce made from fresh-cooked, vine-ripened tomatoes. And that's only one reason why Papa John's is now the fastest-growing pizza company in America. Call and we'll deliver all the delicious reasons right to your door. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Call today for a great special. 2 large one-topping Papa John's pizzas delivered for just $12.99.
And now here are tonight's winning numbers from the Missouri Lottery. Congratulations if you're a winner.
This time of year seems like you just can't win. The shopping, the traffic, the weather. It's like this endless game.
Good thing there's the Chevy Make Your Money Count year-end event, because everyone wins.
You can get huge cash back or low APR financing or great smart lease offers on these great Chevrolets. The cars and trucks you can depend on.
So, don't roll the dice this holiday season. Get to the Chevy Make Your Money Count year-end event.
It's your turn to win.
This is great! At midnight, we'll eat our way into the new millennium with this Gigundo party sub from Subway.
In an endo bacon in my section.
Eat your way into the new millennium with delicious 6-foot party subs and party platters from Subway.
4, 3, 2. Oh well, 'tis always the next millennium.
Subway, the way a sandwich should be.
Closed captioning is sponsored by Capital Region Medical Center, introducing our emergency department's Fast Track program for minor injuries and illnesses.
Some people in Jefferson City are putting their efforts towards safer roads this holiday season. The Sober Chauffeur program kicked off this weekend. At any time during the day, if you feel your celebrating may get in the way of driving safely, just give Yellow Cab a call. The ride home is free, but you cannot use it to go from party to party.
Wine Growers Association said that there will be 500 million bottles of champagne consumed this year on New Year's Eve because it's the millennium, and that's in comparison to 30 million last year. Having Sober Chauffeur around makes me feel a little bit better about those individuals who are consuming that champagne.
If you think you may need a ride home in the Jefferson City area this holiday season, take this number down. Call 680-2222. And if you're going to light your house this Christmas Eve, even this Christmas season, it's going to cost you. Large bulb colored lights are the most expensive to run at about $25 to $35 for the length of the holiday season. The small twinkle lights are the cheapest at only $10 to $15, and the ever popular icicle lights fall in the middle at around $20. These cost estimates affect some Midwest states and are based on average holiday lights used for 40 days. Power companies estimate the lights will be on for around 5 hours a day. It's finally beginning to feel like Christmas, and maybe that's what prompted some Mid-Missourians to tour historic homes in Fulton. The Victorian homes are decorated in full Christmas splendor of the past, and the hosts were dressed in period costumes. The final result, an accurate and charming glimpse into holidays past. Homeowners say getting the mansions ready for the tour is well worth the labor, and the money raised will go towards the Callaway Historical Society. Still ahead, the Chiefs are in the playoff hunt after bucking the Broncos, and the Rams are the NFC West Division champs. Kelly is next.
I love the way it looks.
It's very eye-catching.
That looks great. That is a beauty.
That's money.
Sweet ride. Awesome.
It's awesome. Awesome.
So what is it that has them in awe? It's the 2000 Toyotas, like Corolla. With its more powerful engine and affordable price, it's also awesome to know it's the most trusted car in the world. See the new Corolla today, because when it comes to one sweet ride, your Toyota dealer is leading the way.
I love my Corolla.
Hey, Sparky, what should we do today? Hang on, Sparky! Wow!
Want the lowdown on Dodge Durango? Here's where its best-in-class Magnum V8 power lives. It's longer and wider down here for best-in-class room up there. And say hello to best-in-class available towing. Want the best? Get a Durango. Me? I want one of these. Dodge Durango. Different.
We want you to be more at home than ever before when you bank at Central Bank. So we introduced Banking at Home. All you need is a home PC or a touch-tone phone, and you'll have access to your Central Bank account 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Imagine not having to get dressed up to make loan payments, transfer funds, pay bills, or check balances. Central Bank's new Banking at Home. We made banking so easy, you can do it in your boxers.
Well, it wasn't easy, but the Rams beat Carolina today to capture the NFC West Division title. It's the first time the Rams have been division champs since 1985. With the win, St. Louis is guaranteed at least one.
Give up. This team hasn't given up all year. We weren't going to give up today with all this on the line, and that's what this team's all about.
I'm excited for my city of St. Louis. They've never hosted a home playoff football game, and it's a real pleasure to be part of bringing it to them.
2 weeks, 2 wins, 2 steps closer to Seattle. The Chiefs got a big win today in Denver to pull within 1 game of the first-place Seahawks. Plenty of extracurricular activity in this one. Look at this one. Bill Romanowski and Tony Gonzalez going out at there. Later, Tamarick Vanover on the punt return doesn't like the